Catching up with defensive coordinator Jesse Minner after practice out here at the practice facility. And first of all, we didn't get to talk to you after the scrimmage in the Dome. You had to be pretty pleased with how your defensive unit played Saturday night in the scrimmage.
Yeah, I was very excited with the energy and the effort that we came out with. Guys up front did a great job really closing off all the running lanes, which put us in very favorable situations to get off the field on third down, which we think can be a strength of ours this year with some of the skill we've added in the back end. So it started with starting fast and playing well on first and second down, which put us in great positions to get off the field on third down.
Focusing in on the defensive line, of course, a lot of talk about Shawanye, but with Tevin and with Jalen, you got straight sophomores along your defensive line.
Yeah, those three guys, they were baptized by fire last year and forced to play probably before they were all physically ready. But I think for coming into this year, it's made them a lot better. Coach Jackson, our defensive line coach, has done an excellent job with those guys, getting them to understand what we're asking those guys to do on a play-by-play basis. And so far, so good with what they're doing.
Solid, obviously, at linebacker, and as we were talking, some of those guys now, like a McKendy Cherador, I look at them now and think back to a year ago and just how much bigger and faster and stronger they are.
Yeah, some of our sophomores look like veterans, which is a tribute to what they've done in the offseason, gaining size and strength. But the linebacker, that's where we do have two of our seniors, in Jarrell and Sean Jepson. So we get good leadership from that group, and Joe Peterson as well, being a junior. Those are kind of our three older guys on defense that have played a lot. And then McKendy, really is making huge strides since last season. The whole spring and summer were huge for him, and expect a big year out of those guys.
Couple of other guys to bring up too as far as the backfield goes. Obviously Taurus is back for another year. I know you guys are high on Nate Simon. A couple of new guys, Marcus Caffey, Bruce Dukes. Dukes coming in as a transfer, Caffey in as a transfer. Bring some experience as they learn the Georgia State way. Sure.
Marcus and Bruce are both older players that haven't played. They don't have a lot of game experience, but they're guys that, out of high school they were recruited because they're high-level athletes, and they give us a lot of flexibility schematically to do some things because of their cover skills. And then Nate Simon, I really feel like we hit a home run with Nate. He's a long, tall, lean safety that can run and tackle. He's very smart, great communicator, and with him and Taurus and some of the other guys, Ladarian Young and Brian Williams and Trent Hill and Jamal May, I feel like we can get really good safety play this fall.
Last question, August 27th will be here before you know it. What do you want to accomplish between now and kickoff on the 27th against Abilene Christian?
Well, I think going into this is our really big second week of camp. We want to really finalize our depth chart and kind of see where we're at. We still got some good battles going on for starting roles and key backup roles. And so for this week, we want to set our depth, get guys comfortable playing in their roles. And then towards the end of this week, then we'll really start cranking it up on the game plan and getting our guys ready to go.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Talking to Jarrell Robinson after practice out here at the practice facility, and certainly this defense has got to feel pretty good about where it is at this point. Had a very good performance in the scrimmage Saturday night in the Georgia Dome, and a nice blend. You got some veteran guys coming back and blending in some of the new guys as you get ready for the opener.
Yes, sir. As a defense, we're coming together more as a unit. As far as the new guys in the secondary, they're new, but they have college experience. They've been at the major D1 level. They might haven't played a game yet, but they've still been practicing and handling their business at the D1 level. As far as the veterans in the front end, we all gelled together last year. As far as me playing inside, I moved to outside just as a move to help the team, as I feel like it was more comfortable for me out there as far as being outside instead of inside. It's gelling well. We didn't know what to expect coming in, but right now we feel real good about ourselves.
I'm going to ask you, how has that transition been as far as the starters go? Obviously Sean and Joe P in the middle, and then you've again have moved to the outside. How's that shift been for you?
It's been wonderful, actually. Last year I played a lot on the outside. We had a lot of different packages where I came off the edge, where I used my speed and my ability off the edge, and they seen what they like, and that's what they moved me to, and now I can use that at every play, every down.
Solid up front, obviously, with your three defensive linemen up front. Solid at the linebacker. You can bring some experience back in the corners and the safeties. I mean, the defense has got to feel pretty good about where it is right now.
Oh, yes, sir. We feel great. The D-line, last year they were freshmen. You know, they got plenty of snaps. Wanye Lawrence, Jalen got a lot of snaps. Also Tevin Jones, he got some snaps in there too. All that did was just make them better for this year. It just made them a better D lineman. They did a better job, and now they're coming out, they're fighting. They know what to do as far as scheme wise, and they just compete. And that's all we need to do is compete.
Final question, obviously, tough year last year, not getting in the win column, so everybody obviously really looking forward to that opener in the Dome on the 27th, and then being able to play your first 3 at home in the Dome.
Oh, yes, sir. Going back to last year, we don't think too much of it. We know what we did last year. We know what we had to improve on. So we're just looking forward to Abilene Christian. We don't even think about the 2 games after that. Right now, it's just Abilene Christian, Abilene Christian. That's all.
All right, Jarrell, appreciate it. Best of luck.
Appreciate it.